Well, joining us now is Gabriel Mayorquin, who has built an incredible media company that highlights big brands as well as music video creations that I've actually been pretty fortunate to be a part of. So, Gabriel, very good to see you. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
So for those viewers who don't know you, they're barely getting to know you. I know you have a big following, so there's not many people left. But tell us a little bit about yourself. How'd you get started?
Well, I was born here in San Diego, actually, and then moved to Tijuana, which is where I spoke a lot of Spanish and stuff. And then that actually intrigued me to start video because I started doing weddings when I was like 14, 15 years old.
Yeah. So you knew right away
this
is what you wanted to do.
Yeah, no, my dad had an old camera, and so he gave it to me as a present for Christmas, I think. And then I just started off playing with it. He saw I liked it. But it was the old-fashioned camera, the
Old
film.
School.
Yeah, it was, you had to like push pause and like, I don't know. You know, like, it's not like today where it's like all digital.
Yes.
Yeah.
So people were booking you at 14.
Yeah, well, I started with family members.
Okay.
So they were easy to convince. And then after that, yeah, word started spreading. And then my videos were like, I want to say 5 minutes long. They weren't like the 2 hours like everybody's used to.
So, I mean, that's kind of what it's come to now. People kind of condense everything,
yeah.
more quality than content. So, I mean, you're so young now, and I met you a few years back.
You did.
It's been a while. So how'd you get involved in the music video industry?
Well, so happens that one of my friends from high school, he started like a boy band.
Oh my gosh.
And then he was like, well, you do videos, and my wedding videos were kind of like music videos.
Okay.
And so he was like, can you do one for me? And I said yes, and then he liked it, and then after that, all of Tijuana kind of wanted one, and so I went off that and then transitioned over to San Diego now.
So you're still doing both sides. You try to focus on both, or what's your main focus right now?
Right now, I haven't done anything in Mexico, but I have done for Latin artists like Vasquez Sounds. Right now, I did a video for Tapi Quintero.
Okay.
So that's fun. They're Latin-based, but they're not from Tijuana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us, Americanized.
Yes.
Americanized Latinos is, I think, what we're labeled as now. So you started in the music videos, and I feel like you've come to a different side now. I see you everywhere. I can't avoid you. You've become some kind of an influencer. So how'd that come about?
That was random, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, because my friends were like, you have a cartoon face. And I was like, well, make a funny video out of it. And I was like, I did. And then that went kind of viral on Facebook. And after that, people were like, do you have any other social media?
They want to see more.
Yeah, and so I took it to another level because I was like, artists want promotion. You know, they want their video to be seen, and I produce videos, so I use this to actually be a part of like the package. You know, like I'll do your video, and hey, I can share it. I mean, well, hey, why not?
Yeah, that's true. So on the marketing side, it's worked for you.
Yes, it has.
Okay.
After that, but in its way, I do comedy sketches, so it's actually like another 360 degree, like, you know, like difference from actual music videos. But they're fun. It's kind of like me. I'm not, you know, it's hard though, because
to be you.
Yes,
it really is.
It is, especially because I was so used to being behind the camera, and now I have to be in front of it.
So do you have an acting background, or how are you able to just be so free in front of the camera from being behind it? Because it is a big transition. You
know what? It took me like a year, almost 2 years to like be able to like build up that. But before I was like, I would like stare at the camera and like, you know, like just
play around with it. It took you a while then.
Yes,
so for anyone trying to get started, because they might see you as, you know, somewhere they'd like to be, I think a lot of people would like to be an influencer, be on YouTube, but it's a hard process. It's not that easy.
Yeah.
So what advice would you have for them?
Well, one, just be yourself, because at first I tried to be someone else I'm not, you know, because I was, you see a lot of videos now, everybody wants to be an influencer. Everybody wants to be on TV.
And they're all pretty similar too.
They all, no, and they are.
Yeah.
There's only so many ways you can do a video, like a funny skit of like my girlfriend's being jealous.
Yeah.
You know, like there's so little. So it's just being creative, staying on top of it, being consistent. Not only Facebook, but YouTube, Instagram, it's a job. It's a full-time job.
Yeah, it's a lot to keep up with.
Yes.
So are you still able to do other things now that you've kind of become the main focus?
I have, but that's where my business sense came in, where it's like, you have to focus, it's the big picture. So it's like if you want to build like a company, you can't do that for the rest of your life. You have to either move up and have someone else do it. So that's business-like that I like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I can do everything right now, which is cool because I can kind of flex my schedule around everything.
And I feel like, okay, so now you've moved on to being an influencer, and you have a big following in Mexico, mainly Latinos, right? So how did you decide that you were going to be focusing on Latinos, that was going to be your audience?
I think it's easier to get the joke across in Spanish.
Okay.
In English, I kind of want to be funny, but then I think I'm not. And then, you know, I don't know, the struggle is real.
So you connect more with your Hispanic comedic side.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, which is really interesting, which is a lot of people, comedy is hard when you do it bilingual, in a bilingual way. I know if you're more comfortable with one language, it's very hard to find English comedy funny. So you told me you're thinking of doing the jump. How's that going? You're trying to cross over. So how do you think you're going to do that?
Well, it's been good because I have worked with some brands in the influential world, and they're in English, so like McDonald's, and then so that was fun.
That's a big one.
Yeah, no, that was amazing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so McDonald's, we did a campaign for 3 months.
Wow.
And it was the Big Mac, the Junior Mac.
So how was that like? You had to eat them all?
Actually, they only gave me 3.
Oh my God, one for each month. You had to split it up in 4.
They gave me a lot. It was good. They're good.
So McDonald's, how'd you land that?
Yeah, they just reached out.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a local company actually, advertisement company, I believe. Yeah, publicity company. Sorry.
And they reached out to you.
Yeah, they reached out. They were like,
amazing.
"We want you for San Diego," and I was like, "Awesome."
So you got the whole region.
Yeah.
And what other companies have you been fortunate to work with?
I've been with Takis.
Okay.
What else?
That's become pretty popular
Yeah,
here in the
especially
U.S.
here, yeah.
Which I know in Mexico it's always been popular. So how was that like working with these big companies? How do you feel now? I feel like, not that, you know, I know you've put in the work, but I feel like it was just a very big jump.
It is, yeah.
From when I knew you to where you're at now. So how does it feel?
It's awesome. I mean, I never pictured myself to be in front of the camera.
Yeah.
But it feels pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
You like it, you're here.
I like it.
You're enjoying it. So, you know, I just really want to thank you for being here, because I know when I met you, I would have never thought we'd be here now. You know, so I think it's really inspiring to people to just let them know, you know, be yourself. And I feel like you're always positive. You're always making people laugh. So you're just spreading that good energy. So, I mean, I can't thank you enough for being here today and being a part of the show. It really does mean a lot to me.
No, it does
really
to me
beautiful.
too. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. Stay with